If not replaced on time, you can get stuck in the middle of nowhere or get your engine destroyed. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a BMW. It could be any BMW and you want to know how often I should replace the serpentine belt. Stay with us, we'll explain about that, why it's super important to replace it. Most people will ignore that and you may be stuck in the middle of nowhere guys, or you may destroy your engine. We'll explain how, so make sure to stand till the end. Before we start, let me tell you guys a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we guys do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. And on this BMW 5 Series we'll have even more, taking the engine apart, transmission, the whole body. We'll be taking the whole car apart. If you need to buy any parts, tools for your BMW or any car at a really good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. So what we have specifically here, this is a 5 Series BMW guys, but even if you have a different one, it's about the same for serpentine belts, how often you need to change it and all that stuff. Why we're making this video guys, so you don't get in a situation that we recently got in. Check this belt. Okay, we were lucky enough that we could pull over at a safe place and replace it and find a belt, but if you're on a road trip or anything like that, you may not be so lucky guys. The belt usually snapped, okay, and most of the times it will snap without warning or accident, and at that point guys, okay, it can affect your car in multiple ways. Let's explain now. Depending on the engine, newer generation BMWs, they actually have electric coolant pump. It's down here, so it's not driven by the belt, but up to like 2005 BMWs used to have a water pump driven by the belt, and if that belt breaks, your water pump will not be running and your engine will start overheating. If you do not stop on time, you will practically destroy your engine guys. You will need the engine replaced or rebuilt. On those newer models, often guys, the belt will drive the AC compressor right here in the alternator. You can see them. So if that belt breaks, you're going to lose your AC, which is not catastrophic, but if you lose your alternator, you will not be able to drive much without it, because the battery will not be charging, and eventually the engine and the car will be using the electricity that's stored in the battery, and eventually it will start running out and it can die all of a sudden, which can lead to accidents, losing brakes and losing power steering. So how often you should change the belt? That's the question now guys. This car has, okay, let me show you now. This one specifically, if I come inside, okay, 100, okay, let me see now, 100 and, let me see if you can zoom in, 107,000 miles. That's original belt guys, original belt, 107,000 miles. So that's how long this one lasted. The vehicle is 9 years old, but when it's recommended to replace it, first use good quality belts. If you need to buy a new belt for a good price and good quality belt, Continentals are really good. We use them here at the shop. I'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. But according to the belt, okay, company, you should inspect it every 60,000 miles and replace it every 90,000 miles. And our snapped at 107,000 miles. If you live in a hotter climate or colder climate, the belt will be exposed to those extreme temperatures, and in hot, that rubber turns kind of like into plastic, it bakes, so I'll recommend to change it even sooner, maybe 60 to 70,000 miles. If you live in cold climate, the same thing could occur guys. So I'll always recommend, okay, replace about 60-70,000 miles. Hopefully the video will be helpful to any of you needing help with that. Thank you for watching and see you next time.